Today, I'd like to show y'all a little bit of something that isn't done very much anymore. It's one of the first patterns I learned as a new crocheter, and it's called Mile a Minute. And it does go really fast. So we'll start by chaining 4. 2, 3, 4. And just like we're starting a circle, we're going to go back into that first chain, yarn over, pull through both loops. And there you have a little circle. Chain 2. And I like to go over these tails as I'm going. It just seems like less to finish up when I'm done. All right, there's your chain 2. Now we're going to make 2 double crochets right next to it. There's 1 and 2. Chain 2. 1, 2. And then we're going to make 3 double crochets. There's 1, 2, 3. That's your sit-up row. Now we're going to go on to the repeat row, and this is like a 1-row repeat. This is so easy. There's very little counting to do in this. So it's a good one to sit and watch a nice juicy murder mystery. So here we go. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn your work, and working into that opening right there that the chain 2 space made, we're going to do 3. Oops. 3 double crochet. There's 1, 2, 3. Chain 2. Into that same space, we're going to do those 3 double stitches together one more time. Okay. We're going to triple stitch. So yarn over twice. Go into the top of that last stitch on that row. I like to catch 2 yarns. Just makes the edges tidy. And we're going to make a triple stitch. So you've got 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and work them off 2 at a time. Like so. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn your work. Kind of see where we're going? And you repeat this process until your piece is the length that you want to make. So here I am with this sparkly red color. Kind of looks like a holiday combination, doesn't it? Okay, put a slip knot on your hook. And we're going to start up here in the end of that chain 2 space where our last row ended off. Yarn over, and we're going to do a standing double crochet. So just hold it with your finger, super easy, and complete your double crochet as normal. There you go. That's a standing double. I'm going to put 2 regular doubles right here beside it. And we're going to come along to this first space down the side, and we're going to do a corner. So we're going to put 3 double crochet right together. Y'all might recognize this as a granny cluster. And then chain 2, go right back in that same spot. And you see I'm also going over my tails again. And we're going to work in the spaces all the way down the side, putting 3 double crochet into each space. No chains in between. So I don't mean to sound snarky towards people that want you to do something in a hurry, but don't let people jerk your chain. This is your time and talent. Unless they offer to pay you a lot of money and you really need that money, it's okay to say no. It's okay to say, well, why didn't I get this order a month ago? Because baby blankets really don't take that long. but we can't let everybody know everything. Okay, here we are down to that last space. We're going to do another corner. So there's 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet right in that spot. Now, if you like, you can make these tiny, like with doily thread, and they make really cute bookmarks. You can use big chunky yarn and make a scarf. But for blankets, I just use this regular old number 4 and a 5mm hook. There's your end. See, just like the corner. And then just as the other side, we are going to work our way back down until we get to where we changed the color. See how that's going? Back down the side, we're going to put 3 double stitches in each space along the side. Now, if you find that your work is curling up a little bit, it's okay if in your hand this works out a little differently. You're not having a problem. It's just how you work. You can put a stitch in between that will loosen it up and make it lay flat. If you're finding that your work is getting a little ruffly around the edge, if it's just a tiny bit, don't worry about it, because we're going to make several of these and put them together. So that's going to take out some of the ruffle. If it ruffles real bad, start over. There's nothing you can do. Give up. Sometimes that happens. So 3 double crochet in each space down the side. On the home stretch, we're going to make this last corner. Chain 2, 3 double crochet in the same spot. Now we're back up to the top where we started. We are going to do one last granny cluster right here. 3 double crochets. It's like so. Now, here's the way I like to finish off and connect the rounds. Yarn over. Go into the top of that first standing double crochet. Pull up a loop. 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 3. And see how that connects? But it leaves you right up in the corner of this work. So if you change colors here, or you just decide to tie it off, no one sees where you stopped and started. There's no demarcation lines on it. So, my friends, I hope I didn't get too preachy, and I don't want to be ugly to no one. But, yeah, this is a mile a minute, but it still takes time. Don't let people pressure you into doing less than your best work. So here's what I've done. We're going to make another little swatch, just like we did the first one. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know that's right, and these pieces are going to fit. I am going to go with my sparkles and do the same thing over here. Got my slip knot, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing. So there's your standing stitch and 2 doubles right next to it. Make a corner. Chain 2. Complete the corner. Same, same. Okay, I'm going to finish this row and I'll be right back with you. Let me show you this closure one more time. Yarn over, go through the top of that standing stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And there you have the closure that I like to use. And that can work on any project you're doing. Okay, we're going to put everything together. Let's double check our count, make sure that our clusters are the same down the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 clusters down the side. So what I'm going to do here, make 1 stitch and pull off a long piece. Pull that yarn all the way through. And tighten it up. You'll have a nice sharp little point right there. And this can be woven in a little bit. I'm going to thread a needle. I like the metal needles with the curved tip. My daughter does amigurumi, if I'm saying that right, and she prefers the plastic ones because the type of yarn she uses shreds so easy. So I'm going to start weaving this in by going down the side. Now you can cut it where it is and weave in those ends. I like to minimize the weaving part. And here is the simplest thing you will do in your life. Go all the way in the corner. Catch that next corner. And there they are. They're attached. And going stitch for stitch all the way down, we're just going to whip stitch these together. There are other methods. You can use any method that you like that joins granny squares will also work here. You could put a contrast in color in there and whatever you want to do, whatever works best in your hand and on your project. And you flip it over and you can't even see those stitches. So that's it for me for the Mile a Minute. I hope you're inspired. I hope you don't let people pressure you into making your hobby a chore. That's it for me. I love you guys. See you soon.